Runway 357, cancel takeoff clearance, taxi down the runway, and then turn right at Papa 3, please. I got an emergency inbound to Daytona. We're not sure where he's going yet.
Alright, cancel takeoff clearance, right on Papa 3, Grande 357.
Off to the smoke in the cockpit. All aircraft are standby. We have an emergency landing at this time on the parallel runway.
Alright guys, so while we're sitting here waiting on our clearance, we're in Daytona. We're picking up the Warrior. I just kind of wanted to run you through why we're here, why we're picking it up. So Jake was one fine, I'll let him take over on the story here.
Alright, you got it. So, typical story, right? Fun weekend, I decided last minute, let's go and fly into the Daytona 500 since it's my last kind of spring and summer here in Florida before we go off to, you know, our cushy airline jobs here. And flight out here went perfectly fine, no issues, race was awesome. Loaded my brother and my dad back in the airplane after getting through our very, very hectic clearance delivery and ground instructions, takeoff of 7 right here at Daytona. About 700 feet, everything started smelling funny, and about 1,000 feet we lost comp 2, which is why you'll see here in the video the panel's gone now. After turning another turn to whatever heading at about 1,500 feet, the track lighting from over at the speedway lit up the panel, and you can see smoke just billowing out of the panel. And actually you can switch to the other camera and see right about here where the panel was, just started filling the cabin with smoke. So we declared an emergency, let ATC know, told them there's 3 on board, shut the panel with the master switch and everything down, and made an emergency landing here on the opposite runway, where fire and rescue was able to come out here and check and make sure there was no fire. It was just an electrical problem pumping out smoke from the panel. So they pulled the panel on it, and well,
now we're flying it back.
Yeah, and
see how she goes.
Yeah, it happened Sunday night, and only fitting that 2 nights later we're back in this thing, and let's hope for the best. So I thought we'd go for it.
In Daytona clearance, Warrior 32042.
Warrior 32042. Information Charlie is current at Daytona Beach Airport. You are cleared to Apopka Airport via radar vectors. Maintain 3,000. Expect 4,010 minutes. Departure frequencies 125.8. And squawk 5517.
We're cleared to X-ray 04 via vectors, 3,000, expect 4,010 minutes after, 125.8 on the frequency, 5517 in the transponder for 32042. We do have Charlie.
32042, thank you. Contact ground point 9er, have a safe flight.
042, runway 7 left, November 5, taxi via Whiskey 3, runway 16, November.
Runway 7 left at November 5, Whiskey 3, 16 in November for 32042. Daytona Tower, Warrior 32042 is holding short of 7 left, November 5, ready for IFR departure.
Number 32042, runway 7 left at November 5, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
7 left, November 5, clear for takeoff, runway heading 32042. Here we go. Clear right over, clear final.
Alright, last check. Everything seems to be working. Alright, we're going to make a left turn here for 7 left and get it rolling. There's center line.
Power.
Full power set.
Instruments in the green.
7 set.
Airspeed's alive.
You want to start rotating? There she goes. Alright, we're looking in for an 87 knot climb. Here we go. Alright, we're on runway heading. Climbing through 300.
Number 042, turn to right heading 110, contact departure.
Right 110, over departure 042. Daytona approach, Warrior 32042's 900 for 3000. Alright, so while we have a little bit of time here, well, let's talk about some takeaways from that little incident you had. What's some advice, or let me rephrase that, what are some things that you learned from that?
I think the main thing is my passengers, or my dad and my brother, did a pretty good job at helping me, but I think it would have went a lot smoother had I briefed them a little bit in depth. I had the handheld in there, and I wish I would have conveyed that a little bit better. That's what I needed. The other thing was, I kind of knew what the smell was, but I wish I would have taken more invasive action early on. Other than that, I think it was good. I forgot my headlamp. I guess that would have been a little bit better as well.
Yeah.
We had to use a cell phone light, but nonetheless, everything ended up turning out pretty well.
Connection 446, turn right.
Yeah, so
hold northwest of Mambo is published.
From hearing the situation, from hearing the story,
40
I definitely think that it was handled the right way. I don't see really what you could have even done better. Some people might argue that you could have pulled the breaker and tried to turn the master back on, but you had a handheld, so why risk it? Because you could turn that master back on and then boom, it could ignite a spark, and then now you got a fire in the cockpit because we wanted to turn the master back on. So one of the main things that was kind of eye-opening to me, and I don't have a handheld, so I don't regularly fly with a handheld, but I'm going to strongly consider getting one now. Even though I only have a short time left as a flight instructor, that could be a total saving grace. So that was one of the main things that I kind of took away from that, is that handheld is, a great tool. Great tool.
The other thing that I liked about it all was, we hate to run into emergencies like that, but
maintain 2000.
Down to 2000, 042.
Alright, down to 2000. The other thing that I really like to take away from it is that the training really does help.
Oh yeah.
As cheesy as it sounds, when those emergencies do happen, it's pretty cool how fast you turn into, I guess you could call it survival mode.
Yeah.
They went from smiling, having a good time, take a look at the, hey, take a look at the track, everything, to, okay, yeah, there is smoke in the airplane, what do I do next? There wasn't a what I do next. I knew exactly what to do because I was trained to do so. So
exactly.
For all the student pilots out there that may or may not get annoyed with some of the random stuff we make you do as flight instructors, remember that, thank you, Jim. The stuff he made me do like that.
Jim. Yeah, there's always a reason behind it. And that's the thing. I agree with you 100%. I definitely think that when you're well trained, like we both have been, whenever you encounter something like that, your body, your brain, does things that you didn't even think you were capable of. You just react so quick, and you react in a way, and you make good decisions just based on the way you're trained. You don't even really think about it like that until something happens.
Because I'll tell you what, flying out of that airport, the last thing I thought was going to happen was smoke in the cockpit, and that's not something I think about on a daily basis. But knowing that I've had that training, the time in between noticing it and taking evasive action was pretty quick, and I think that's one of the coolest things especially as a flight instructor, that the stuff we teach actually does work, and it does come in handy if taught well.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all in all, even though it scared some of the people in the airplane, I think is something as long as everybody gets home safe, it's a good, you live and learn. It was a good thing, all in all.
042, the airport's 12 o'clock and about 7 miles.
You can go and tell them we'll cancel.
Roger, we got the airport in sight. Looks like we cleared the Bravo there. We can go ahead and cancel IFR.
Number 32042, IFR cancellations received. No traffic observed around the airport. Change to the advisory and squawk VFR. Take care.
Squawk VFR over advisory. Appreciate it. 042.
Orlando, Apopka, automated advisory, winds 130 at 4 knots with gusts to 8, temperature 25 Celsius, 2.21 Celsius, altimeter 3016, density altitude 1,100 over.
Top traffic, Warrior 32042 is about 5 to the northeast. Inbound full stop for runway 15. We're going to enter the left base 15, Popka. Top traffic, Warrior 32042 is left base 15, Popka.